First things first, this isn't a universal truth or a life manual. It's just a brutally honest snapshot of reality that most people prefer to ignore. There's this collective fantasy that being smart is an advantage, that understanding more automatically puts you in the best position in life, like an invisible upgrade. Spoiler, it's not. Most of the time, it's just a polished way to get screwed earlier. Because the more you understand how things work, the more trapped you become by that understanding. You'll start seeing mistakes before they turn into disasters. You'll notice bad decisions while they are still being pitched as great ideas. You catch people quietly pushing problems down the line, and without realizing it, you become the unofficial supervisor of chaos. That's when the magic happens. Everyone decides it's your problem. At work, they dump responsibilities on you with a smile and call it trust. In your family, you are expected to fix conflicts you didn't create. With friends, you're turned into a free 24/7 therapy hotline. Meanwhile, there are people who understands absolutely nothing and lives in glorious peace. They don't analyze, don't anticipate, don't get involved. When things go wrong, no one blames them. After all, no one expected much to begin with. Zero expectations, zero pressure. A dream scenario. Now compare the two. One person spends the entire day thinking, calculating, predicting, trying to prevent disasters. The other just reacts when things blow up. If they react at all. At the end of the month, they earn the same paycheck. One gets home mentally drained, the other complains about traffic, and life goes on. Arthur Schopenhauer figured this out a long time ago. To him, intelligence wasn't a divine gift, it was a suffering amplifier. Not because the world gets worse when you know more, but because you stop being numb. You'll start seeing manipulation where there once seemed to be kindness, self-interest where there once looked like friendship, promises with no intention of delivery. That idea of perfect happiness starts sounding pathetic, like a marketing slogan that overpromises and underdelivers. Meanwhile, people who don't notice any of this stay happy. They buy into every motivational speech, swallow every shiny illusion, and sleep like babies. Ignorance works like a powerful sedative, and it works really well. Picture a random office. You understand the system, you realize the boss has no clue what they are doing, and the company is quietly heading toward a wall. You could speak up, but you already know the price. If you do, the problem officially becomes yours. If you stay quiet, at least you preserve your energy. So what happens? The smart one works twice as hard trying to save a sinking ship they don't own, while the clueless ones get paid the same, complain less, and leave earlier. And no one thanks you. At best, they say you did your job. Being smart often means receiving a gift wrapped in nice paper and filled with pressure, stress, and other people's expectations. It looks like a compliment, but it's a trap. If you don't learn to regulate it, you become a slave to your own competence. That's why there is a skill no one teaches, but that quietly saves lives. Don't show everything you know. This isn't about playing dumb. It's about stopping the automatic volunteering for suffering, understanding that not every mistake is yours to fix, that not every flaw needs your intervention. Diming your shine is sometimes self-preservation. Staying under the radar isn't cowardice, it's a strategy. Because knowledge doesn't bring peace, it brings awareness, and awareness is heavy as hell. Maybe the real trick isn't knowing less, but appearing less capable, because in the end, the people carrying the weight of the world are rarely the ones enjoying life. And learning to drop that weight might be the smartest move you will ever make.